Welcome back to 504 Road Trips. Today we continue west on US Highway 90 in Orange County, Texas, and at this point US Highway 90 is running concurrent with I-10. Since this video series is about US-90, we're going to move through western Orange County at warp speed and slow it back down once we get into Jefferson County and Beaumont, where US-90 separates from I-10 and goes right through downtown Beaumont. For anyone who may have missed it, our regular road trip videos will be published every 3 days at noon now, so they aren't going to fall on the same day of the week every week anymore. We'll still post bonus videos and live streams on the weekends, but if you haven't yet, please be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications by hitting the bell icon so you'll know whenever we post a new video. If you'd like to skip ahead, we'll slow down to a real-time drive at around the 3-minute mark. We pass through the city of Vidor, a bedroom community for the nearby refining complexes in Beaumont and Port Arthur, and is part of the Beaumont-Port Arthur Metropolitan Statistical Area. The estimated population in 2016 was 10,958. We enter Rose City, which has a population of 523. In 1950, an oil field called Rose Hill was discovered just south of the town plot, which yielded large quantities of crude oil and gas. The oil field, along with sand and gravel pits, would provide revenue for the area. In 1973, the town's voters elected to incorporate. At the Neches River, we enter Jefferson County in the city of Beaumont. At exit 855A, we leave I-10 and head into downtown Beaumont. As we reach ground level, US-90 becomes Willow Street. Along this stretch of road is the Beaumont Convention and Visitors Bureau, along with museums, restaurants, retail shops, and government buildings. At Laurel Avenue, the street's name changes to Park Street. At this point, eastbound Highway 90 is separated from the westbound lanes by 2 city blocks, with US 90 East running on Pearl Street and Orleans Street in between. We make a right turn onto College Street. There doesn't actually seem to be a college anywhere on College Street, although Lamar University is a couple of miles south on Martin Luther King Jr. Parkway. US-90 shifts one block north to Wall Street for a few blocks, with the highway forming a temporary couplet. On the right is St. Anthony Cathedral Basilica, which has stood in this location for over 100 years. Beaumont was founded as a town in 1835. The early European-American settlement had an economy based on the development of lumber, farming, and port industries. A big change occurred in 1901 with the Spindletop gusher, which demonstrated the potential of the huge oil field. With Spindletop, several energy companies developed in Beaumont, and some continue. The area rapidly developed as one of the major petrochemical refining areas in the country. Along with Port Arthur and Orange, Beaumont forms the Golden Triangle, a major industrial area on the Texas Gulf Coast. Beaumont is home of Lamar University, a national Carnegie Doctoral Research university with 14,966 students, including undergraduates and postgraduates. Over the years, several corporations have been based in this city, including Gulf States Utilities, which had its headquarters in Beaumont until its takeover by Entergy Corporation in 1993. GSU's Edison Plaza headquarters is still the tallest building in Beaumont. Prior to the birth of the interstate highway system in 1956, the U.S. highways were a main method of cross-country automobile travel, and in Beaumont some reminders still remain here of the old Spanish Trail. Vintage motels and gas stations still remain on what was once the most heavily traveled east-west corridor in the southern United States. Of special note is a former Alamo Plaza hotel courts on the right, originally opened in 1938 and now operating as a deluxe inn. This was one of their 29 locations, and it still retains the unique Alamo-esque facade. As I've mentioned in other videos, as a child, I spent many summer weekends at the Alamo Plaza in Gulfport, Mississippi, and it's interesting to see that some of these are still standing. We'll see another one later on in this series. On the right at Hospital Drive is the Baptist Hospitals of Southeast Texas. Here we cross under a multiplex of I-10, US Highways 69 and 96, and US Highway 287. Some points of interest in Beaumont. Since 1907, Beaumont has been home of the South Texas State Fair and Rodeo, held at Ford Park during March. It's the second largest fair in the state, attracting more than 500,000 visitors in 2009. The fair features a livestock show, a commercial exhibition, a carnival midway, and numerous food choices. The fair moved from the Fair Park Coliseum to Ford Park in 2004, a new larger facility on the west end of Beaumont. The fair was previously held in the fall but moved to spring after Hurricanes Rita in 2005 and Ike in 2008 caused its cancellation twice within 3 years. The YMBL Championship Rodeo is held at Ford Park during the South Texas State Fair. The rodeo is an annual event and is sanctioned by the Professional Rodeo Cowboys Association. Admission to the rodeo is included in fair admission. The Gusher Marathon, organized in 2010 by local nonprofit Sports Society for American Health, is the city's first annual marathon. The Gusher takes place in March and includes a 5K, half marathon, and full marathon. The course begins at Montaigne Center at Lamar University and tours downtown and Lamar before returning to the Montaigne. The Beaumont Jazz and Blues Fest is a jazz festival held in downtown Beaumont since 2005. The Boomtown Film and Music Festival is a film and music festival that began in 2008 to replace the Spindletop Film Festival. Dog Jam is a rock concert held annually at Ford Park. Each year, a July 4th celebration is held in downtown Beaumont. The celebration includes live music in and around Riverfront Park, a concert by the Symphony of Southeast Texas in the Julie Rogers Theater, followed by a fireworks display viewed from Riverfront Park. Each Monday, starting in March, the City of Beaumont provides live music and seating at the Event Center in downtown Beaumont. 10 vendors feature a wide choice of food selections. And on the first Saturday of December, downtown hosts the Beaumont Downtown Winter Parade. The parade features floats that travel down Main, College, and Pearl Streets. In recent years, the parade has also featured a lighted boat parade that travels down the Neches River. Spectators can watch from Riverfront Park. We conclude today's drive at the Beaumont city limits alongside the Beaumont Municipal Airport. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, post a comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to be notified when new videos come out. Share and follow us on social media, and join us for our next 504 road trip.